Okay, let's check for some dangle clacks. Oh, I think we're all good. All right. Well, hello and welcome. Mother truckin' welcome. And hello, you guys. Today is Thursday, which means...
Did I get ya? Got ya! I hope you were like, what the hell's going on? I really hope that worked. I really hope just for a second you were like, what? Yes. Oh, I've always wanted to do that. Evening, everyone. Welcome to FlatCap Fridays. It's not April Fools or nothing. Oh, that's brilliant. There's a story behind that. I was watching Grim Green live the other day. So if you saw this and I'll get a copyright strike or whatever, I'm sorry about it, Mr. Green. I was in chat and Cicero was in there as well. And I told Cicero that I was watching a real pro at it. And then it just popped in my head about 5 minutes ago. Got ya. I'm not cruel. I got you, Cicero. Good. Yeah, and I just thought, you know what? I'm going to throw him in there because he's a real pro. He's a pro streamer, unlike myself. And yeah. Oh dear. I know what's going to happen. Grim Green's going to go through his... you go through your YouTube studio and you can see if anyone's nicked your videos, basically. And I wonder if that small clip that I just played would be enough to crop up. In which case, I do apologise. Please don't tell YouTube. Just, you know, I'll cut it out if I have to. It's funny anyway. Anyway, evening everyone. Thanks for joining me. Welcome to FlatCap Fridays. Whoop whoop. Yeah, right. Let's get straight to the main points of this evening. There are no main points of the evening. After last week being just bonkers, crazy, and we had a lot to do. It was like 2 hours. It was way too long. We did loads of stuff and we did an edit, which I hope you're all pleased with. If you all saw it at the end of the show or if you saw it when it was properly released on the YouTubes, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your help. He has a good sense of humour. Yeah, I like Grim Green. I do like Grim Green. A lot about him. I like his charisma, his knowledge. He's strong on the advocacy, which is not really my strong suit at all, but he's strong on the advocacy, but he does it in a good way. So yeah. What was I going to do? Yeah, there's really not much planned. I'm not going to lie. Because of the madness last week, I thought, you know what, stuff it this week, we're just going to have an easy week. So what are we going to do? A few things to talk about. We're going to talk about the keyword treasure hunt, which I know a lot of you have been like, what the hell is this about? Some of you are straight on it straight away, which is great. Grim Gaz. How you doing, Justin? We're obviously going to do the safeties. I'm going to talk a little bit about a few things. I've got my thought of the week, which is not a new thing. I don't know if I've done it before, but I made a bumper for it and found it the other day and thought, oh, have I ever used that? So we're going to use that. Lee, how you doing, Lee? I'm going on the Saturday, just the Saturday, because of other things I can only do the Saturday. Vaping Snowman, it's nearly your time, Snowman, we're getting that way. Yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to talk about briefly our wonderful show sponsor for the evening, Braun Blazda. If you don't know, things are shaking up a little bit with sponsors. This is the new thing. Week 1, which would have been last week, but carrying on from the first week of the month, will be Legio X Vape. Then week 2, which is what we're in now, is Braun Blazda. Week 3 is Exceptional Vape, and week 4 is the wonderful Dispergo. So this week's Braun Blazda week. So yes, I have some long feels. Do you know what? I'll show you them now. Stuff it. So this week's race, sponsored by Braun Blazda, you get some long fills. Now, I'm sure most of you know what long fills are now, but I've never had any myself to try. I mean, it's, you know, enter me 50 times to the race. Well, I think I better make sure I've entered you, Rob. I better make sure I've entered you into the race, Rob. Anyway, we've got a wonderful Baked and Shake snapback, which comes with the Baked and Shake range of long fills, which is literally, obviously short fill being, you know, a bottle mostly full of liquid and you put in a nick shot or two. This is kind of the opposite. You get a long bottle, which is, you know, it looks about maybe halfway full, around there. And then in the here you have the other 3. Did it see? I barely touched it. The other 3. So you get all 4 flavours from the Baked and Shaked range, and then you get a box with your nick shots in. And obviously, I think there's 4. I can't remember now. I should really count. There's a good handful there anyway to make them into, you know, higher milligram strength nick shots. Fantastic. I've got to get expo for all 3 days, and nobody else is off for more than 1 day. You'll be all right, Shrek. There's loads to do. It's looking much more positive next week. We'll talk about that as well. Tonight is one of them shows, guys, where I really do rely on you guys and girls. Rely on you for content, rely on you for conversation. Anything you want to talk about, anything you want to ask, anything that's bothering you, whatever it may be, let's talk about it for an hour. So it's all good. It's all good. But still, let's do the safeties. Yeah, there is something else. We'll get to that in a minute. Safeties first.
So the first thing we do on FlatCap Fridays is safety everybody in chat. Safe everybody, have a wonderful show.
Do we do this one as well?
Do the FCV safe. 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 Do the FCV safe.
Imagine if you were like a wedding. At a wedding, and you started doing dancing like this, like Shrek does. Yeah, it would be funny, wouldn't it? Aaron, we're going to do safes, and then I wasn't planning on doing a moment of silence, but I would like to talk about things to do with the Queen. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing a minute's silence. I don't know why. I just thought it might be a bit awkward, just like for a minute, just like this. I don't know, it just seems a bit awkward to me. But certainly talk about it. I definitely want to talk about it. You do dance like that, Justin. Anyway, let's do safeties. And I apologise. You've probably seen from my reviews this week. I've got busted knuckles. I've been fighting. I just work and stuff, and not wearing work gloves, and just getting beaten up this week with my hands. The knuckle is good. I've got flexibility, but it's chunky. I've got a chunky knuckle. That was the moment that would do. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, I want to talk about that. Actually, obviously, the poll at the top was interesting. Is interesting and actually quite nice to see. I know it's not nice that I'm happy that people are sad, but yeah. Anyway, safe. Let me just do safe because you're all chatting in there, and I want to say safe to all of you because I do really appreciate you all coming in, and I like to say hello to you all in this way. The Faxi safe. I call it the FCV safe. We all know it's because of Faxi that all this safety stuff exists. So from the top of my list, Aaron Badman, safe to you, Aaron. Hope you're doing well. I guess it's early in the morning there in New Zealand. Safe to you. Bill Richards, safe. Bob Catchell, safe to you. Darth Vader, safe. Faxiems gets a double busted knuckles, safe. Look at them hands. I'm so sorry. Gemma, good chip, safe to you. It's me, Jackie, safe. John Vaping Joker, how you doing? JP Vapes, so you looking good the other day. I saw you on Benny's show. You're looking really good. You're looking really well. Yeah, Justin Banks, safe to you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Les Wardle, safe to you. Mark H, the mech man with the most amount of Aegis X mods I've ever seen in one collection in my life. Safe to you, Mark. Matt Wooden from Instagram, how you doing? Safe to you. Metal Vape, POTV night. I always get it wrong. Anyway, safe to you. Mr. Anderson, Norca Vaping, safe to you as well. Rob Cousins, safe. Stuart, safe. He's Stuart from the internet. He's the Stuart Spanner. And then there's Stuart Valentine. Safe to you, Stuart Valentine. Shrek Vape Reviews, and bottom of my list is Vapor Bunny. How you doing, Bunny? Thanks for joining me, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm sure there was a couple of other names that popped up that aren't on my participants list, but nonetheless, really, really appreciate you all coming in. Friday evening, yeah, it's a more chilled out show. Safe, Jackie. You give me how many fists? You fisted me 5 times there, Jackie. That's too much. Right. Okay. Let's quickly talk about the Queen thing. I've got to be honest. I'm not a royalist. I'm not like big into the stuff that the royal family. Mrs. FlatCap, she is. Oh, Josh, safe, Josh. Did I miss your name? Wasn't in the participants. You just snuck in. You at work as well, so you're very naughty, and you're naughty for sending me that money. It's naughty. But I hope you're doing all right, Josh. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'm not much of a royalist, but Mrs. FlatCap, she kind of is. She's definitely into all that kind of stuff, and she knows quite a bit about it. We do have conversations sometimes. They go a bit backwards because I ask stupid questions, but nonetheless, the passing of the Queen is very sad. And Mrs. FlatCap, Panther, safe, Panther. When Prince Philip died, I think I don't spot these kind of signs, but instantly, Jem was like, yeah, I think you could just tell she's she's going to struggle on herself. She's not a young woman. But she has been a constant in, I don't know anyone who was alive before the Queen. Maybe my nan, but before she became Queen. She's been around for that long. And we were talking about our kids, and our kids could potentially see 2, 3 or 4 different kings or queens over their life. So what we've had is almost unprecedented, and across the world. Now I know some people don't give a monkeys, and that's fine. And a lot of the time we'll moan about, what do they actually do for the country and blah 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 blah. We don't know the ins and outs of it. Well, I don't anyway. I haven't looked into it that much. I mean, out of the poll, only 3% said who cares. So that's maybe 1 vote. 40 votes, 12% said meh, 75% sad, and 10% said devastated. I'm somewhere, this sounds really mean, but I don't mean it, okay? I don't mean it in a harsh way. I'm somewhere between sad and meh. I care because I have a lot of respect for the royal family, particularly the Queen, but it doesn't affect my day-to-day life. That sounds really harsh. She was a grandmother, mother, great-grandmother, and a stabilising in the 70s. Exactly, Bill. Exactly, yeah. So it's a respect thing, isn't it? And we forget all the kind of tourism stuff because of the Queen and the whole royal setup, how much tourism it brings in. Billions in tourism. You're exactly right, Justin, yeah. So, we have a lot to say about Ellie Quilliams. Safe. How you doing? Sam M, I don't know if I said safe. So, yeah. Oh, Jack, you cried. Yeah, Mrs. FlatCap did as well. See, I think this may be a male thing. We're just like, I don't know, I don't feel nothing. But yeah, it will affect your life when you all have to have giant coins in pockets. Yeah, I see facts. You said something earlier about coins and the amount of things that change. And obviously we need to say, God save our king now. And I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot. And around the world, people, who cares, but it's the fact that she's been around. She's been a constant for that long. I can't think of anyone else who's, been in our lives in one way or another for that long. Braun Blasder's in chat. Safe, Braun Blasder. How you doing? This is your show, guys and girls. This is the Braun Blasder show. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with our family. No, it doesn't affect us kind of day to day, but it is still sad. I respect our NHS and armed forces a lot more than royalty. That's a fair comment, Mark, actually. It's a fair comment. £5 note will be twice the size. Got to get his ears in. Oh, Bill, you've heard the national anthem with God Save Our King. Well, I haven't really heard. The Queen was like a grandmother to a lot of us young'uns and a mother to the older generation. I never got a chance to meet her or even see her from a distance. Obviously not meet her, but just see her from a distance, but in real life. I never got anywhere near that close to just kind of see her in the flesh. I don't know about you, if anyone else has met her or seen her. Who was it? Someone in my Facebook had met her twice. I don't know. Right, let's do a bit of news.
I just want to watch this drilling all day. I just want to watch the news and they just won't stop this drilling all day. It's really annoying.
Duff, I've got to go. A piss friend has just turned up. If I win the giveaway, piff to Les Waddle. Ah, Duff, you're so nice. And you've got a piss friend there. You've got a great evening ahead. Have a great evening. Safe, Duff. Safe to you. Mike Haynes, that's it. Well done, Shrek. Yeah, Mike Haynes. I met her and Philip. Also met Annie. Oh, wow, Bill. You met the whole crew. Gail's met the Queen as well. See, so many people close to us who we know. Yeah, put that right, Shrek. Mike Haynes, CBMBOB, yes. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it, really? Yeah, we love Darth, don't we, Cicero? He's lovely. He's a big, soft, cuddly bear. Right, the news isn't really news, okay? I want to briefly tell anybody who hasn't seen about the keyword treasure hunt. I won't go too much. If you want to know all the info, go and watch the little video. It's me waffling on for 10 minutes or something. Yeah, basically, I've got stuff here, and also I was offered some stuff from different people, manufacturers, vendors, all that kind of stuff. Connor, Eltringham, how you doing? Safe to you? Yeah, I was offered some stuff as well to help with these packages. So, in every single review, including on the live shows, from yesterday to the 9th of October, Tuesday the 9th, Tuesday the 8th, whatever it is, I'm going to have some kind of keyword somewhere in the video or in the show, or whether it's even going to be a splash screen. I'm going to make this one obvious this week on this show so you don't miss it, but you need to write them all down, store them somewhere, put them in your notes, do whatever you want with them. By the end of the month, by the time we get to the Tuesday, I'm sure it's the 9th, email me that list that you've got. Hi, my name's Faxi, hi Gaz. This is my list of all the keywords from the last month's reviews, and then you get entered into a big race on the whatever the Friday is, the 14th. I think it's the 14th of October. There, I've got loads of stuff, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to put it into either 3 or 5 boxes. So I roughly think the value is going to be around about the £250 to £300 mark per box. Now that depends on how many people. You're going to find a keyword today, Faxi. Yeah. It depends on how many people actually enter, because I know it's a lot of work and it's a lot of hassle. You've got to watch all my reviews. I've already said, put it on 2 times speed and skip through all the reviews. So you don't have to watch the whole damn thing. You can just skip through it until you find the keyword. Job done, you're out. Anyone posting the keywords in the comments, or I see people on Facebook putting them or screenshotting them and putting in their FlatCap group, I'm going to ban you completely, because I find that unfair and rude. And I'm literally going to ban you and block you and smack your bum. No, I will, because I really want people to if they're going to do it, do it. If you're going to cheat, you're out. Simple. I don't want, and maybe someone might say along the line, oh, you're just doing it for views. Views are irrelevant now with vape reviews on YouTube. The Stubby has been doing really well since that come out. It's done really, really well with the views. Majority of other products that aren't interesting, like pod systems, don't do very well. It is what it is now on YouTube. I just still do it for the fun of it. I still do it for the fun of it. It doesn't matter what it is. I'll stick a video out if it gets 4 views or 400. I'm doing it for my own. A lot of it's selfish, isn't it? I've said this a million times before. I do it for my own fun. I enjoy coming in here, doing my editing, putting a video out. You guys are nice enough to watch them and comment and stuff like that. It's fantastic. Yeah. What am I vaping on? Well, I am on the Stubby still, which means I'm impressed with it, which will lead me on to my next point in a minute. I'm on the Stubby. In there, I was on all fruity stuff, but I have moved on to baked and shake, lemon baked shake. There's not a lot of this left. It's a bit on the low side, but yeah, I'm on that. Also, I don't know if I'm supposed to show you. I'm going to show you anyway. This is from Geek Vape, the new E100 Pod Mod Jobby, which I'm pleased to say they're back with their rubbery silicone cover, which is really nice. Obviously, it's got this little sparkle flecky effect. This is called Galaxy Grey, but it is a pod mod. There's no 510. Sorry about the knuckles. Up to 100 watts. I'm going to ruin your day now. Single 18650. You got a chubby for the Stubby Joss. Single 18650. Have these guys not learned anything? But P series coils, really, really good from Geek Vape. Yeah, nice. I've got Code Red now, obviously, from Darkstar. There you go. Just bin it. You got a Stubby on pre-order. We've got screwed on paycheck. So another issue people have been having. I just got busted knuckles. They're not too rip trippery dry. They're just busted. Postal strikes and the strain on couriers. I've had a lot of stuff not arrive that should have arrived way before now. Connor asked. I'll answer that in a second. Yeah, a lot of stuff hasn't arrived that's supposed to. I've got stuff that's like a week late, and I know across the board people aren't getting stuff when they're supposed to. People are waiting on vape mail. I'm waiting on other things other than vape mail. The whole postal. We can rant about postal stuff as well. Cloud Cartel. Hey, is it are you on this weekend with Dripper Labs, Sloan? Is it this? It is this weekend, isn't it? I was going to join in, but I'm not around. I'll try and remember that. If it is this weekend, let me know, and I'm going to talk to people about that as well. What is the flattest of your caps? Connor asked, how often do you re-wick your RDAs? If I'm using okay, you are on this weekend, brilliant. If I'm using an RDA daily, the same one, same juice, I usually find a good week. I get a good week out of it. If I'm just using the same liquid and I'm just vaping it all day, bang, 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 bang. With profiles, if I'm using a mesh profile with the OG profile, which actually I've got here, if I'm using that solidly, not always a week, but sometimes maybe 2. I've had 2 weeks, I think, a few times. However, what was I going to say? Oh, for my reviews, all my e-liquid reviews, I re-wick every time. So, so I can do the videos and all that kind of stuff. I re-wick fresh cotton every time. Which, I mean, maybe I have someone question me about this. They said, well, you've used fresh cotton, you've dripped it on, then you've done the review. You should give it time to bed in so you get better flavour. Yeah, I do understand that. But my whole idea with juice reviews is you go into a vape shop and you oh, that sounds good, I want to try it, and you either, I don't know, maybe you've got an RDA on you, or they have a tester tank there and you try it for the first time. That's what I'm going for with my e-liquid reviews. And a lot of the times I do alright, sometimes I do terrible. What cotton? I generally stick to Cotton Gods for whatever, and Firebolt Cotton. They're my two kind of usual two. I do have some others around. This stuff's quite good. This is Canna Cotton. This is quite good. And also, I do have a pack here which I keep for like peculiars that was sent to me from, I can't think of their name. Live Lounge Liquids. They sent me this. I can't remember what it's called now, but they sent me a massive roll of this stuff, which is actually really good. It's on their shake and vape cotton, which is actually quite good. So yeah, I get about with the cotton. Mark Hawes, sorry you had a problem with a basket ordering a new screen. Oh, an OLED. Oh, do you know what, Mark? I keep looking at OLEDs. Yeah, I keep looking at OLEDs. Cloud Cartel used to rework every other day, and the Cloud 9, I've heard about that. Good week and a bit out of them. Yeah, a week. Cotton Bacon Prime is good. I don't have much of that Shrek. Thanks for that. Shake and vape, don't take it out of the bag. You'll never get it back in. That is a true story. You found it shit. That's fair enough, Aaron. Cotton Gods, yeah, Cotton Gods is good. It is good, Cotton Gods. And yeah, I like Firebolt, especially for the e-liquid reviews of RDAs. I just, you see me do it. One strip of cotton does two coils. Yeah. So, yeah, back to the keyword treasure hunt. Okay, that's that thing. This is a picture of not all the stuff. Okay, not all the stuff is in this picture, right? But there are obviously a lot of pod systems. They're going to be distributed between how many boxes I end up with. Sneakily in this picture, there's a Centaurus Squonk. There's the Z100 by Geek Vape. A week of watching screen reviews. There's some Aegis Boost 2s. There's an Aspire 0G. There's the Hadron RDA, RDSA, and the Pumper. There's all sorts. There's a lot of Geek Vape mods in there. There's the Obelisk. I think there's 2 Obelisks going around. There's also, there's loads of stuff. Loads and loads of stuff. And that isn't excluding the things I've been offered from Dispergo, Dripper Labs, Darkstar, which is pending, by the way. Still, I need to sit down and, not sit down, but I need to have a chat with Darkstar. Vaping Star with some vouchers. Dripper Labs going to do some vouchers. So, yes. Loads of great stuff. It's going to be some decent boxes. I mean, even if you divide all that stuff by 3 or 5, that's a hell of a lot of gear. So yeah, really, really good. There was some Oxford bits. It's great. It's just stuff that's just, it's just sat up there. There's also, I've only got one of these. Remember this bad boy from Evolve? So I've got one of these kicking around, and a whole box of spare pods for it as well. I'm going to show you what colour it is, because I can't remember. Oh, it's like a, is it black? It probably comes across black on screen, but it's got like a dark bluey tinge to it. Yeah, actually not a bad bit of kit. Some people probably, oh, it's crap. It was actually not bad at all. So yeah, I don't think it's a Bluetooth one. It's the one where you can plug it into the eScribe software and do all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Cloud. So yeah, hit the like button for goodness sakes. Do you know what, guys? This is the biggest obvious one ever. If you are interested in the keyword treasure hunt and you are doing the keyword treasure hunt, you might want to watch this next bit.
I stay awake all night trying to wait for FlatCap to release a new review because I need that keyword. What's that keyword? Just tell me that keyword. What's that keyword?
Onion, 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 onion.
There you go. If you didn't get that, there's something wrong with you. It was a bit faithless, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a lastminute.com thing I put together earlier. So yeah, that's your keyword for this show. I'm not going to make it as easy from now on. I'm going to do some that kind of slide up from the bottom. There's going to be some that fade in. I am going to have some written on me in some position. It was not potato. Stuart Deal, don't say it out loud. Don't tell anyone. If they didn't catch it, it's their fault. Is that just once or for every time it's said? Faxi, if you send me an email at the end of the treasure hunt with the second word was onion, 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 that would be trolling. No, Stuart, you can't just pay me money. Safe Clara Cotel, thanks for popping in. Have a good show, buddy. This Saturday. But anyway, I'll put a post up probably on Facebook or something. Dripper Labs are doing their battle drips again that I done and beat them. So Sloan, big pressure on you to beat them as well. It's a really fun game. I'm really looking forward to. I'm gonna have to watch it in the replay because I'm not around. But yeah, good luck to you, Sloan. Hopefully everyone can go in and support you. It's going to be interesting. So yes, it's only one onion. What have I missed? I know there's some banter going on here. It's still under Gaz's desk. If you're talking about your goodies, Aaron, no, they've gone well over a week ago. Well over a week ago. So yeah, you should get them soon, hopefully. Although it does say when you post it like up to 21 days or something. What do we have to do with the keyword to win it? Connor, okay, for anyone that has missed the keyword treasure hunt video, basically from yesterday, from Thursday up until, I'm going to check. So I'll give you the right information. Up until Friday the 7th of October, all of my reviews, including the live shows and any other content I put up on YouTube, within that video there will be a keyword pop up, okay? It could be anything. It could be like you just saw a stupid splash screen, or it could, in the Stubby review, it's quite sneaky, I think. But yeah, a keyword's going to come up. You need to save those keywords, put them on your phone, put them in your notes on your phone or whatever, write them on a bit of paper. On that last day, email me that full list and you will be entered into a race to win some treasure, to win a massive box of stuff. Now, I don't quite know yet whether it's going to be 3 boxes or 5 boxes, so it kind of depends on. There's still stuff coming in, which is great. Still really, really good. There's still bits and bobs coming in, so that's why I can't really give you a full list yet, because there's still other opportunities to have more stuff. So that's great. So that's all you got to do. I know it sounds really annoying. I've already said it many times. Put my reviews on double speed. I don't care, and just catch the keyword, and you know you're done. Anyone sharing the keyword that I find out about, your banned, you're blocked, you're gone. All right, simple as. So yes, that's that done. Let's do my thought of the week.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Flatty's Thought of the Week.
That bumper is thanks to Sean Garb, who made that emoji thingy. FCV20. Aaron Safe. Why stop it, you? Right, my thought of the week is actually to do with I haven't seen what have I missed? That's your gift, Sean. Yeah. My thought of the week is to do with pod mods. No, not pod mods. It's to do with billet boxes, Boro tanks, all that kind of stuff. Right now, I have the Abyss. It's in that realm. It's obviously a bit different. I have the Abyss. I have the Aspire box. When I got the Aspire box, I just wasn't interested in that kind of stuff. It just wasn't interested. Oh, Shrek, sorry, I didn't. It was fuel to get extra. Shrek, thank you, mate. You stop it. You're naughty. Naughty boy. Stop doing these super chats. Yeah, I wasn't really interested in the box. I wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't keen. I think because a lot of Boros are like more mouth to lungs, and you know. And you always think of the billet box and you think, oh, they look quite cool, and there's a bit of hype about them. So you go and look how much they are and you think, well, sod that, I'm not spending 300, 400 quid on a box. But my mind has been changed slightly because of this stubby. Now, why? Maybe because it's more direct lung or restricted direct lung. So, Stuart, stop it. Thank you very much. Yeah, the fact that this does direct lung, and quite a nice open direct lung, maybe slightly restricted, but it can do it quite comfortably and performs really well. I've enjoyed it, and because I've enjoyed it more, it does interest me in other things. Now, Josh, the naughty Josh, has already been showing me panels and replacement bits you can get to smarten it up, and you know, you can customize it and all this kind of stuff. And there's a lot of bridges. I can't. When I see some of these bridges and they're like £189, I'm sure they're wonderful. I can't get myself to that point where I would buy something like that. Like, is it going to give me £189 worth of joy and satisfaction? Probably not. So I'm like, no, it's not. Is it a want or a need? Well, it's kind of neither. There are some decent lower end, cheaper stuff now coming out with the rise of Cthulhu with a Ponzi. It's dope. Oh, nice. Same kind of deal. Yeah, Mrs. Flatcap sold out of subbies pretty darn quick. But she's been having issues with the raw mail, which is affecting things. And any, it's like when you buy anything off any vape shop, any e-cig 1 or Vaping 1 or whatever, if it doesn't arrive, you instantly go back to e-cig 1, or you go back to Vaping 101, or you go back to Legion of Vape, or whoever you go to. Vaporoni is another one. You go back and you go, where's my parcel? And they're like, well, we sent it the day you ordered it. It's out of our hands now. And it's awkward because Mrs. Flatcap's really worried because it can affect her business, because people are like, I didn't order from then again. It took 10 days to arrive, which we all say. I've said it myself. But then when you think about it, you're like, well, they posted it the day I ordered it and it hasn't got to me yet, but it's not actually the shop's fault. So I actually feel really bad for her, because she's really trying with Vaping Style, and she's trying to find ways and, ways to grow the business and all that kind of stuff. And then the Raw Mouse stitch her up. Yeah. So yeah, back to billet boxes. I've been enjoying this. I do enjoy this. I have looked online at other things and other bridges and things to try out and go, oh, that might be interesting. That might be interesting. But I'm not into it like some people are. So I'm really interested to know if you're into them, or if you've got one and you use it regularly, what you use it for. Mouth to lung, are there some decent direct lung bridges and Boro bits and bobs that are worthwhile? I'd just be interested to know. But I remember watching it in Bogan literally a year or 2 years ago, and he had a billet box and he'd never had one before, and he was diving into that realm. And now look at him, 2 years later he releases the stubby with suicide mods. I bought a load this week of auctions as well. Royal fell on strike, however the parcels, yeah, there was just parcels sat in places where they shouldn't be, where they should have been delivered. I had a DPD order that was in the local depot on the 1st of September. So it's not even real mail, it's a DPD. And for 3 days it just said at depot. And then it said, your item has been sent back to. That's all it said. Didn't say to where. It just said, your item has been sent back to. What the hell's going on? Let me catch up with chat, because you're putting long stuff. Mrs. Flacco, if you do get some more, and can you do what you did for me before an email, let me know. Mrs. Flacco, she's in chat. Yeah, she's already replying back. I hope that with this mainstream Boro mods coming to the market, hopefully we'll see more mainstream priced bridges. Mr. Anderson, I would assume so. It seems to be a growing market. Everyone's getting in on the action. Yeah, I think it's getting that way. We'll probably see. Well, you've got Steamcrave bringing out a Boro device. I should have got that for tech, but I haven't done that. Yeah, I would have thought the likes of, not Freemax, Aspire have kind of already done it. Maybe not Vaporesso, they don't really do rebuildables. The Smock TFV Boro bridge jobby. That'd be amazing. You never know. Trying to make my own bridge that threads. What? Oh, the threads RDA. Well, that's interesting. Whoa, you can thread an RDA onto it, into a bridge. That's crazy. Josh is bang on there. Be sure to check out Braun Blazer E-Liquids, your favourite stockist. We're going to do that race in a while. With the world's worst bumper, I've got to apologise to Braun Blazer about my bumper I've made. It's terrible. I'm going to do it again. Don't get me started on DPD. The only device I've got, any sort of Boro device, is the Think Vape Zeta AI in the RBA section. And the device looks like the dot. Oh, the dot AI. It looks like that. Okay. I saw a few up here. The Cubics Vapes now, Matt. I've heard about this Vapes now. You like the concept of the airflow wheel? Yeah. I was going to get the Pulse AO from EC1 for $39.99. Honestly, I don't know if it'll fit my style of vaping, considering I'm vaping RDAs. Yes, Connor, you're absolutely right. And I think that's probably why it is tempting. That's probably why when I got this jobby, the box from Aspire with the Cubics tank, I wasn't really into it because it's mouth to lung. I like mouth to lung, but I'm not the biggest mouth to lung user. And then when I got the Abyss, which might leak, when I got the Abyss, I just put a Aspire Nautilus. I just put a Nautilus coil in it. I didn't even use any of the rebuildables. Just put a Nautilus coil in it and vaped it mouth to lung. So I like the fact that the stubby, for example, with the stubby RDTA is more versatile. Ah. It's honestly a good vape. Really, really good vape. Switchable airflow, juice flow, toolless install, mesh or single 2.5 in the diameter. I'd like an old mate Popcorns to pass on his mesh Boro. Oh yeah, do you know what? I still haven't watched that video, but he did lay into it apparently. That's it, bro. The Mason from Steam Crave. Kangatech knee box. Nice. DPD being right for you, Bill. That's good. Yeah, it is cheap for a reason. There's a lot of issues, Connor, with the original Pulse AIO, mostly to do with the top thread and it cracking. That's why they've released this version 0.5 or 1.5 or whatever it is, V2. Hi, Noel, safe. How you doing? Yeah. Justin, you're right. The price on the stubby is obviously higher, but it's still not as high as a lot of the other Boro devices we see. That's why I said in my review, it kind of sits itself quite nicely. You are getting a decent bit of kit for the money, but for most of the time, it's probably a little bit too much to kind of spend day to day for a lot of people. So, yeah, it is a bit on the. I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. No, we're just having a chit chat tonight. We're going to do it. We're going to do the race in a minute. Yeah, we're just having a chit chat. Last week was mental, so we're doing a nice easy one. Yeah, I actually feel a bit. Some of the things I missed on my stubby review a bit annoyed me a bit. I should have really re-recorded the whole thing because there was a lot of stuff I missed, or a lot of things I should have mentioned that I didn't. But nonetheless, it went out. Snowcap mod Ravine Mech Boro device and the Voltrove RBA straight to lung. I'm going to have to screenshot those words and look about that, Mark, because I'm not sure. I've heard of. I know Snowcap mods. Ravine Mech Boro. Sounds good though, Mark. Sounds good. Okay. Let's yeah, I think we'll do the race now. Wait, there was something else we were going to talk about. I can't remember. Check out the Goblin on 2F. Oh, is that 2F8? Okay. Any tips on getting coils in dual core RDAs to heat even at the same time? Is it the case of strum, and more strumming? Generally, Connor, I would say yes. A pinch and pulse. That's another way. So if you're strumming and you don't want to like rake it crazy so it spreads out and all that kind of thing, sometimes squeezing them up again. Do this on a low wattage. Don't do it at 100 watts and pulsing it really quick. Gently ease it in, and then you'll see hot spots appear, obviously, and then you give it a little rake, and then if not, it does depend as well on the quality of the coil. You generally find the cheaper coils, now there's nothing actually wrong with the cheaper coils, they vape fine, but the cheaper coils, the metals they use aren't quite as good, so they struggle more to heat evenly. You find you get more hot spots. They obviously don't last as long. I know it can be pricey, but the difference in coil quality between buying a mega pack of Coil Master coils or whatever for $10.99 and buying one pair of fused Claptons or Aliens from a decent coil builder, obviously I'm going to say proper coils, the difference in quality and how long they last is massive. Massive. One good example, you know I was saying about these hot spots when you pulse a coil and you see them real bright red hot spots? On the crappy cheap coils, quite often, and I've had it myself, that one pulse where you get that singular hotspot can break the cable or damage it. The cable, the coil, the metal, that wrap in particular will just break. You know, it gets too hot, can't do it, break. Whereas the higher quality metals that are used in the more expensive coils, they'll take the strain a lot better. So yes, use a jig, like Flatty Daddy says, use tool to rake. Flatty Daddy. I literally use one of them. It's just ceramic, just cheapo ceramic. Yeah, these ones particularly, which I think are Core Master ones. It might be with Tofo. Yeah, that's all I use. Rake, and then sometimes give the cores a little squeeze if you need to. Just a little, give me a little squeeze. You gonna have a chat with Steam Crave? Yeah, I tried that, Shrek. Oh, you got a few failures with the V3. Oh dear, that's not good. 10 mil of pressure on a coil that can normally cope with 8 mil. That's the problem. 2 mil extra, too much pressure on the coil. Coilology Alien V2 3x26 with 36 is a go to. If strapped. Proper coils is send me some staggered fuse Claptons. I love staggered fuse Claptons. I think they're good looking coils. Now you're probably not going to see this very well. I just like how they look. I think that's all it is. They perform well as well. How close can we get? No, I haven't got the right thingy-madoogle. Well, is it going to just blur out? Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? No, forget it. All you're going to see is my horrible knuckles. Yeah, I like these. I need to do a little video on them for Mr. Proper Coils. Not the ones out of the Core Master that your last sells. I think she might have some of the Watofo fuse Claptons. A lot of people like those kind of coils. I used the Vandy Vape ones. I'll tell you why. I was a sucker. And a few years ago, before I was reviewing, I needed some coils. I was on a tight budget back then. And Rip Trippers was using the Vandy Vape coils, the little fuse Claptons. And in his videos, he made them glow like perfectly blue. I was like, oh, they look amazing. I'm getting some of them. Well, they never glowed blue for me once. I was proper stitched up. I was like, I'm not watching that guy again. That was before I knew anything. Tweezers. Oh. They are the Core Master tweezers. I've got Core Master tweezers. And I've got Watofo tweezers. And I've got some Vapefly tweezers. And I've got... what are these ones? Oh no, they're the Watofo tweezers. Apologies. They're the Watofo. I find them too chunky. And then I've got some... These are rough, but look, I've had them. You see, I've had them a while. Yeah. I've got loads of tools here. I tell you what else stabbed me in the pocket earlier. And then for some reason I put it back in. How stupid is this? You might know what this is, you might not. This stabbed my leg earlier. This is a 20mm hole saw that I use for work. And it was in my pocket and it stabbed me. That hurt. Oops, sorry, not the microphone. Anyway, let's do a race, shall we? So, first of all, before we do this race, I want to apologise deeply to Boar and Blazder because I promised them I would do a really cool bumper. And this is the least cool bumper they've ever done. And I will be redoing it in time for their next sponsorings. RTA version of the new Geek Vape pod. Oh, of course they'll be, Aaron. You know that for a fact. Anyway, let's get on with the race. Roscoe!
Yeah?
It's time for the Boar and Blazder race. Come on, let's get going.
Oh, cool.
So embarrassing. I know he's a cute dog, but I didn't do a very good job with the audio. So yeah, I'm sorry, Boar and Blazder! Boar and Blazder, Baked and Shake. We've got the Baked and Shake long fill line, which actually I'm really excited about. Whoever gets this, please let me know how you get on with it. Like, I genuinely want to know. He's a cute dog, Jackie. Yeah, that saves the day. Let's go to the thingy. Now, what I will say, thank you to everyone, because what's this? Who's sending that? Because not my best work. You're right. I love your brutal honesty. I'm glad because the people that did enter actually said they like mouth to lung. So I was hoping that anyone that does enter this race is interested in mouth to lung and will make use of these e-liquids, because a lot of people just enter just to win something but they don't actually use it. So I'm glad those of you that put in the comments, I like mouth to lung, you like mouth to lung, you use it, which is what this whole thing is for. It's why we like doing this. So let's go over to the race. What am I doing over this one? Ooh, Jackie only mouth to lungs. Jackie, how are you getting on with the tank? Did you get the Digiflavor one in the end? Is that what you got? And you were you didn't know. Oh no, it's capacity, wasn't it? You didn't know about capacity. Who's messaging me? Oh, never mind. Right, you got the. I hope you're getting all right with it. Anyway, this is the race. Everyone's name's in there. It's 28 of you, which is good because that means less people, which means more chance of winning, which means the people that have chosen to enter the race actually are mouth to lung vapors. Oh, they got the Aries 2 in the end. Good choice. Good choice. Everyone is food. This is everyone on the list. Oh no. No. Right, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Cicero and Stuart Valentine. Because I don't think you entered, Connor, I'll tell you in a second. We're going to do a separate race just for those two because it's funny just to watch who wins because you two are keeping tabs. Connor, what I do is on the Flat Cave group on Facebook. Evening, Craig. the Flat Cave group on Facebook. I put a post up usually on a Wednesday or Thursday, and I ask people to comment whatever I ask them to comment in the comments, and that is your entry into the race. So next week I'll do similar. I'll put a post up on the Flat Cave group on Facebook. Coil, it'd be the same for you as well. And then you just comment, and then you're entered into the race. Simple as that. So I could say, I'll just put an X1 in the comments if you want to enter. Or I might get you to say something silly or funny or whatever. You know, and loads of people do it, which is great. You see the people, all these list of people, they've all done it. And jobs are good in. This week is a bit different. Usually all the locals members automatically enter. But because this is purely mouth to lung, I didn't want to just enter everyone from the locals group into this because they might not be interested in mouth to lung. And I want these long fills to go to someone who will use them and hopefully will let us know what they're like. Stuart Valentine, Cicero, we're going to do a separate race for you two in a minute. Good luck, everyone, with your burgers and pizza. Oh, it'd be funny to see who's who and what's what. Let's go. That one. Oh, my days. Nicola Lewis, you're a plate of cheese. Christian Peas, you're not cheese, you're cookies. Yes, Justin, get involved. Is Matt Reed like a potato? You like the music? Sandy Mulholland, you're a pie. Kirk Morton, you're a sausage. So far, Sandy's in the lead with her fish and chips. Jackie, you're popcorn. Popcorn, Jackie. Here comes Thomas Baggett. He's a big stack of pancakes with strawberries and butter. Nice. Can someone help Connor with a link? You're popping, Jackie. So at the minute, Jackie's still looking good. Christian Peas is right behind you with his plate of cookies. You got Mark Hawes, the Taco Tuesday. Mark Hawes coming up, the big taco. He's going to be creeping into the lead. No, he's slowed down again. Christian has got the lead still. Shrek is a barking bucket. He is a barking bucket as well. How fun is that? Kev Davis. He's a bowl of soup. 30 seconds to go, people. Sean Garby's creeping up there. He looks like a tasty sandwich. And Billy Tola, the burger there. Bradley Williams catching up there. He's a bag of chips. Mark H, the donut. He's going into... shift. Here's the shift. I don't know how well you can hear me, guys. Billy's got an easy lead here. 10 seconds to go. Thank you, Jem. It hurts. Sorry, hell. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jackie, you snuck up right at the end and you were like near the front the whole time. Then you disappear. You had a little rest and then you win. It's me, Jackie. Jackie, you won. Congratulations, Jackie. You win this wonderful Baked and Shake snapback. I haven't apart from touching it, I haven't worn it. Don't worry, you're not going to get my head problems. And yes, I've got here a lovely package I'm not going to open again. The 4 Baked and Shaked long fills and the box of Nick shots to fill them up with. Fantastic. Jackie, I know you will tell us how they are because you're good like that. So well done. Jackie, please send me a private message on whatever platform you like. We'll chat about details. I'll get it posted out next week. Or Mrs. FlatCap will do it for me. Jackie always wins. Does she? No, I don't think she's won before. Use popcorn for the music next week. That's not a bad idea, Bill. I'm not going to lie. I'm pleased with Jackie. She's just got a rebuildable mouth-to-lung tank. They will be absolutely perfect. They will be absolutely perfect. I can't give my honest opinions on the long fill flavours from Braun Blazder, the bake shakes, but I can tell you the short fills really tasty. This lemon bake shake, for example, is right on my street. Real nice lemony, creamy, lemon curdy. It's got everything. It's real nice desserty lemon flavour. That's brilliant. Let's go back to no, we're not. We're gonna get out of this. I'm gonna edit the list. We're gonna get rid of everyone. Sorry, everyone. Oh no. Oh, I should have. Oh, Kirk, you were second. Unlucky. Sandy third. Mark H, you were fourth. James, Ben, Nicola, Paul, Jack, Christian, Nita, Ramsey, Sam, Rob, Mark, Kev, Thomas, Bradley, John, Bill. Billy ended up 20th. He was doing so well. John, ATC, 22nd, mate. Matt Reed, Shrek, you were 24th. Sean Garby right near the bottom there. Ray, Allen, you didn't do very well. Craig, you did terrible. Let's go back to the list of names. Doodah. Let's put in Cicero and Stuart. Doody. Let's see who will win. America versus Australia. Cicero and Stuart. Did you see that from Michael McIntyre? It's hilarious. Put a poll for the Oz versus US. Oh, I like your style, Stuart. Let's end that poll. Here we go. Who will win? Stuart or Cicero? So Stuart obviously being Oz, and Cicero being our representative from the US of A. Quick. I'm not going to do 2 minutes. That's way too long. No, we're going to do 1 minute. I like doing this. Set that. Get your beds in, people. What's going on? At the minute it's 0-0. 73% to Stuart. 27% say Cicero. You don't win anything, guys. Shrek, you're not invited to this race. Hey, No Scrub. No Scrub is a fellow Australian, Stuart, in a way. It's a resident Australian. How you doing, bro? So yeah, he's rooting for you. Who else is No, Mick. Make your mind. Right, everyone's voting. Cicero, you're just getting smashed by Stuart at the minute. 79% say Stuart. 21% Cicero, 28 votes. Thank you very much, everyone. That's fantastic. Let's get on with this race. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Is that not funny that Stuart is a cupcake and Cicero, the American, is a big stack of pancakes? How fun is that? That's pretty funny. Oh, do you want music? Yeah, we like the music. Mick, are you on holiday still? I hope you're doing all right, mate. Thanks for popping in. We've got 30 seconds left and Stuart's just having a little rest, I think. Cicero's in the lead, 27, 26. Stuart Valentine's just kind of trailing behind. Come on. One of you's going to do it. Stuart's 79%. Everyone's really rooting for you here, but Cicero's got a strong lead with 13 seconds left. I'm stacked against that cupcake. Oh, he's creeping back. Stuart's creeping back. Stuart's looking good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Stuart. And just to confirm, Stuart Valentine in first and Cicero in second place. Good race, guys. What's the scores? You rigged. I'm not doing it again. We'll do the same again next week. Right. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Braun Blasder for sponsoring this week's shows.
I just wonder what...
Oh, stop it.
This drilling is all...
Sorry. Massive thanks to Braun Blasder for sponsoring this week's show. It's fantastic. Really appreciate the support. You can catch up with some more Braun Blasder stuff on the second week of October. You're still on holiday on the gin, Mick. Oh, I hope you're having a good time, mate. Thank you for popping in on holiday. That there is community passion and love and care for the vaping world, which doesn't exist very much, but it does with Mick. So thank you for popping in. It means a lot. So, that dropped to 77%. Let's get rid of this poll. There you go. Stuart won. Annie won the poll. Stuart smashed it. Well done. Well done. Fantastic, guys. That is everything done. So if there's anything you want to talk about, you're welcome to say it now and we can talk about it. If not, I'll just sit here waffling for the next 7 minutes and then we'll call it a night. I've enjoyed this, actually. It's been nice just to kind of chill. Yes, Jackie, that's a good idea. Let me do that for you. Yeah, email me, Jackie. That'd be wonderful. And then, yeah, we'll sort it out when I get sent out. Well, Mrs. FlatCap will, because she's nice like that. Shrek, you were third. You would have been third. Let's just pretend you were third. That's brilliant. That's really, really good. Yeah, you could, Jackie, if you want. You could send me a private message on the Discord group. If you want to email, that's fine. Whatever you're most comfortable with is fine by me. You could, whatever, yeah. Send me a pigeon with a note attached to it. But whatever you want. That'd be cool. I would love to get a message via pigeon. That'd be amazing. Don't actually do that though, Jackie. I don't like pigeons. Stupid things, pigeons. I wouldn't quite call them rats. Discord confuses me. Yeah, I still don't get it. I have a group on Discord. If anyone wants to join the Discord group, then you're welcome to. Just message me and I'll send you a link. I can't bother to find one now. You don't like pigeons either? Yeah, I don't like. They're just stupid, aren't they? They're just stupid. Expo's looking more promising in October. Yeah, we were going to talk about Expo. Thanks, Sean. I'll be there on a Saturday. We should have a meet up by the bar. That sounds like a plan. Near the day, we'll perhaps talk about it on the stream and then we can kind of arrange it if you want. We could all have a big... I'll probably owe you all a beer anyway. They flap too much. It's like that's why I don't like moths, because they're just horrible things. Moths, hate them. Expo is looking good. I see a number of UK-based manufacturers, e-liquid manufacturers, coil builders, all getting a space or a slot or somewhere they can be to display their stuff at this expo, which is fantastic. It's what we want to see. Thank you, Stuart. There are different categories of people in the vape world, okay? And there are people that would go to an expo to check out disposables. But there's also the hobbyists like myself and others, most of you people in chat, most of you guys and girls in chat that you want to go for the interesting stuff, the niche stuff, the hobbyist stuff, the new exciting stuff. It sounds like they're going to do a much better job. What you have to remember is the last expo was the first one back from pandemics and COVID and all that kind of stuff. Maybe they just pulled together whatever they could. You remember there was a lot of manufacturers who were supposed to be there and they weren't there, or they showed up late. It was badly organised. Now, I'm not saying that's the Vapor Expo's fault, but there was a lot of last minute changes. The actual vendors that were there was different to the list that they put on their website on the big plan. So, yeah, I think they just done what they could, but the backlash was pretty brutal. So maybe they learned a lesson. We'll see. If I was near one, I'd go just for the buzz of going. Sam, that's right. The buzz of going is definitely a real thing. It's just nice to go somewhere super vapey, and everything's vapey, and there's people are vaping stuff, and there's all different things. I mean, the one that we just had in May, probably not the best example of a decent expo. Well done, Jackie. I can't read it now. I'll get back to you later. That's brilliant. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going. I am only going this Saturday. The last expo was bad because the expo also my knee was really bad and I was struggling. I was in a lot of pain as well, so I was a bit of a girl the whole weekend. I kind of kept to myself. I was miserable. So if you are going on a Saturday, it'd be great to catch up with you. A lot of people at the May Expo come and not grab me, but they you're a FlatCap vapor, aren't you? Well, I guess. Which is great. It's really, really good. That's one reason why I really enjoyed going. It'd been so long since the last one. So to meet people, I met Sean. I met so many people. I'm going to fit people. I met Faxi. Shrek, I hadn't met Shrek before. I met Mick. What other people I met? A lot of people. I can't remember everyone's names. Seeing the new Inikin disposable, it's virtually all recyclable. It's still end up biffed in the gutters. That's the problem. Almost every day I'm seeing disposable boxes, or the actual disposable themselves just on the floor. It's just annoying. I am still working on this documentary, whatever I'm going to call it. I've been getting footage recently of all this stuff on the floor. People look at me a bit weird. There'll be an empty box on the floor, and then I'm getting my camera or my phone or whatever I've got, and I'm kind of on a box on the floor, and they're like, why doesn't he just pick it up? Well, I do pick it up, obviously, but to start with, I'm just recording it. I'm getting funny looks, but it's worth it. What else? Oh, no, I showed you that. Inikin I showed you that last week. I haven't really got much to show you apart from this. That's because of the strikes and mail nightmares. A vapumentary, I like that, Stuart. Podumentary. A disposamentary. Gaz got to go. Nick wants to chat with me from Dripper Labs. Matt, all the best. Thanks for popping in. Well, you didn't just pop in. You've been in most of the show. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're going to go in 2 minutes anyway. Oh, just hit myself in the first drip tip. Might have to even get to Expo time. Yeah, Jackie, you missed the last one. Just pop in for the day. If you need a ticket, don't buy a ticket, all right, we'll get you one, or someone will get you one. There's loads going around. There's codes. There's ways of getting tickets. The same for any of you who are interested in going, but you don't want to buy a ticket. There's ways of going. I've also heard things if you're going to drive there, there's a cheaper place to get parking. Benny Vapes knows more. I'm sure someone in the chat will know as well. FlatCap, Connor, good man. So, Connor, you'll see on a Wednesday, you don't have to be in there all the time, but on a Wednesday or Thursday, you'll see I put a post up, some description. I'll try and give you I haven't got one here. I'll stick one up now so you can see what I usually put on the group, just as I can't talk, as an example of what I put up on the group, and then you just have to comment whatever I'm asking you to comment. So like this one, where'd that go? Come on, not that one. Whatever week this was, episode 17, I just put, to enter this week's race, comment below, I like turtles. And then everyone commented below, I like turtles. And then they all got entered into the race. Simple as that. So you don't have to do a lot. It doesn't take a long time. It's fine. Can someone give me a nudge to get involved more, please? Justin, you get involved as much or as less as you can. We've all got lives to lead. Vaping shows and reviewers is a very small part of most people's lives. I appreciate that. We've all got lives and things to do. Do what you can and don't ever feel guilty whether you can't be involved as much or, it's all up to you. I won't be the shortest there. No, but I'm not the tallest either, Shrek. But we are quite close. I was surprised, Shrek, that I was that close to you in height. You're noticeably taller, and I was a bit like, wow, he's a big dude. But I didn't feel completely swamped. Swamped! Get it, Shrek? Swamp! That was good. Anyone who's going, I look forward to meeting you there. It'd be brilliant. I'm getting excited about it now, you guys talking about Expo. Stuart, though, if Stuart from the internet's going, Shrek, we're in trouble because Stuart is a big man. No, yeah, we're going. Are we going, Faxies? That's it. Faxi said, that's it. We are going. Blimey, where's the time gone? I want to get involved. Facebook doesn't always let me know. I don't know how to help you with that. Maybe you've got to stick on some notifications. But it'll really annoy you. You get all the notifications. Someone's posted a picture of their e-liquid. Right, let's go. Thanks for a nice show. It's flown by. It's been a lot of fun. I'm glad I tricked you at the beginning with Green Green. Hopefully Green Green doesn't see it and report me. Or be really angry with me. Have a lovely weekend. A massive, humongous thank you to Braw and Blazler for sponsoring this week's show. I really like the range. It's one reason why I was really pleased to get them on board with this sponsorship of the show. They're also real nice people that run it as well and organise it. You can get their stuff from Vaporoni. There are other places, but Vaporoni is one of the main places that you can get their e-liquids from, so you're welcome to go and check them out if you want. Thank you to all you lot. Thank you. I really appreciate all your names. It's really great seeing a lot of you in, week out, which is fantastic. I appreciate this show's maybe part of your week, being Friday evening. I know people are doing stuff Friday evenings, but you guys are always here, which is fantastic. So thank you very much. It means a lot. I don't like doing this on my own. I really appreciate everyone. Never gets mad with anyone. Should we try, Mick? Should we try and get Grim Green mad? Every week I'll just steal his content. That would be funny. It wouldn't be funny. It would be funny. Start some drama with Grim Green. Can you imagine Grim Green and drama? It just doesn't happen, does it? Doesn't happen. Anyway, ladies all, thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you next Friday for another random show. I'm going to be more organised. Next week we're going regimented. We're going to have the news. We're going to have tech. Everything's going to be... We're going to do it the proper way it's meant to be. Right, now everyone. Music. Let's play some safe music.
Do the FCV safe.
See you later, everyone. Have a good weekend. Do the Faxi safe.
Do the FCV safe. Do the FCV safe. Do the FCV safe.
I'm working on it, Aaron. I'm working on it. The Inveigle, it'll be an RDA first. It'll be an RDA. Then we'll do an RTA. Then we'll do a single coil RDA. Then we'll do a single coil RTA. Then we'll do an RDTA. Then we'll do a dual coil RDTA. Then we'll do an RDTA with or without steel rods. Then we'll do a Boro. Then we'll do a single coil mesh Boro. Then we'll go back to the RDA and do mesh. Then we'll do a dual mesh. Then we'll do a mesh RTA. Then we'll do a dual mesh RTA. And we'll slightly change the airflow on all of them. We might do a top airflow single coil RDA. Then we might do a top airflow single coil DTA, then an RTA, then we'll go back and do a triple coil. Then I might bring out a mod, bring out a single 18650, 120 watts. But then we might go and put a 21700. But then we might just do a dual 18650, and then we might go back and do a 21700. Then we'll do one where the 510 slightly off center because some people don't like that. Then we'll do a touch screen. Then after that we'll probably go back and do another 21700, but that'll be limited to 80 watts. So then eventually we'll release another one in about a year's time that goes up to 100 watts. Then we'll probably go back to dual 18650s. Yeah, so that's the plan. Night everyone, bye.
Do the FCV safe. Do the FCV safe.